Good evening and welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Jerome Aegean, and here's some of the stories we have for you tonight. Let's get ready to rumble. It's the governor versus Senator Donna Stord. Blockbuster Video is robbed on St. Thomas, and a man is tasered and robbed on St. Croix. These stories and more are coming up next on News Channel 8. In our top story tonight, the Blockbuster Video store on St. Thomas was robbed at gunpoint over the weekend. News Channel 8's Lee Carl files this report.
We're here at Blockbuster across from Pueblo, where two masked men dressed in black, faces covered up their eyes, apparently entered the store last night at about 10:30, 11:30, just about closing time. There was only one employee in the store on the back, a cash register person, of course, and a security guard. The gunman put a gun to the security guard's head while they forced the cashier to open the cash pan and the safe. Took an undetermined amount of money. There were other employees in the store, but they were in the back of the store, and it happened so fast to the security guard, there was no reaction, no noise or anything. And so they took the money and fled. He was, of course, concerned about his life. He had 5 children, and he said that they put the gun right to his temple. So investigation underway into this robbery at Blockbuster. In St. Thomas at Blockbuster, Lee Carl for News Channel 8.
And we now understand that security guard's service revolver was also taken as well. If you know the whereabouts of this weapon, please return it immediately. Dial 911 to return it back to the proper authorities. And on St. Croix, a man was robbed at the First Bank walk-up teller window in Golden Rock. The incident happened on Saturday night as the victim was doing business at the machine. That's when an unknown man robbed the victim of his cell phone and an undetermined amount of cash. The victim had several bite marks on him, and to make matters worse, the victim also was tasered. However, the police believe he was stun-gunned. The police are looking for a 5-foot 9-inch tall man, male suspect with a dark shirt. If you know anything about this crime, call 778-2211 or 911. And let's get ready to rumble. The gloves are off between the governor and Senator Donna Stord. Accusations of wrongdoing are being denied by Government House, as News Channel 8's Lee Carl has more.
Government House Communications Director John Griot Jr. responded to inquiries that his office had received with respect to the unsubstantiated rumors being broadcast by Senator Donna Stord, which alleges that the governor had misspent public funds on renovations currently underway at the governor and Mrs. DeYoung's private residence. Government House will not dignify the slanderous remarks made by this public official, Griot said, beyond stating that there is absolutely no truth to the allegations that public funds are being spent on the work that's underway at the governor's private residence. If Senator Donna Stord believes that he has evidence such funds are used, then he should do what any citizen of the territory should do when he or she believes the law has been broken, and that is contact the proper legal authorities, such as the Attorney General or the Inspector General, and present that evidence. Griot also said that in keeping with the governor's commitment to accountability throughout the government, the administration is exploring all legal avenues in order to address the slanderous comments that were recently made by Senator Donna Stord. If an individual is going to make such outrageous comments, then they, as well as the state, held for their act failure to produce any proof of such ridiculous claims undermines the credibility and integrity of our news and talk radio programs. In the case of Senator Donna Stord, knowing that such evidence does not and cannot exist, we will be examining all of our legal options, so said Griot, and that's meant from Government House. Meantime, there's no direct word from Governor on this matter. In St. Thomas, Lee Carl for News Channel 8.
Thank you, Lee. And those infamous VLTs, also known as video lottery terminals, are in the news again. News Channel 8's Lee Carl files the report.
These video slot machines, or VLTs as they're called, are operated here in St. Thomas by a company called SGVI. That's Southland Gaming of the Virgin Islands. Now the government of the Virgin Islands has filed a complaint against that company in Superior Court, alleging that the video lottery gaming machine operator breached its contract with the government when it failed to pay gross receipts taxes in addition to the proper percentage of the net game revenues owed the government. Figures of $20 million were talked about, but the video lottery company says they do not owe that money. The existing lottery contract requires SGVI, the government says, to operate the video lottery system, maintain and operate the lottery, entertainment centers, video terminals at retail locations, in addition to collecting revenues from entertainment centers that operates along do video retailers' applications.
Stay with us on News Channel 8. We have more news after the break. It's that time of the year again to start storing up on some canned goods. Make sure the generator is working. And of course, hurricane season means that you simply prepare for the worst and hope for the best. News Channel 8's Wes Small recently attended a VITEMA Expo at Sunny Isle.
This is Hurricane Preparedness Month, right in the middle of June, with Miss Jacqueline Heiliger, the Deputy Director of VITEMA, and also Mr. Sun, who is the Coordinating Officer for FEMA for the whole territory.
For hazard mitigation.
Yes. All right. Well, we just talked to a wonderful meteorologist, longtime veteran of about 30 years, Mr. Mojica.
Absolutely.
And I see you have all the entities out here, the National Guard, St. Croix Rescue, VIPD. Everyone is out here, even the hardware stores and so forth. You have to be very proud and feel like a huge traffic director of VITEMA, Red Cross, getting everyone in order to be prepared in case of disaster.
Absolutely, and it's all about the coordination, and that's what VITEMA is about. Again, we're the coordinating agency for all disasters. So yes, it's primarily that's what it is.
All right, and yeah, well, we'll let the FEMA guy take
Sure, no problem, no problem. As she mentioned, this is a team. This is a federal territory team. We all work together to get prepared. Of course, make sure we respond to whatever event that happened in the Caribbean, recovery from it, and of course, apply mitigation. So in the future, we don't have the same problems we probably will face at this moment.
Wow, we've learned a lot from our mistakes and so forth.
Yes, sir.
And Hugo, as we approach the 20th anniversary, what's your gut feeling and the feeling from FEMA how we're going to be spared this year?
Well, to be honest with you, we all prepared right now. I mean, we continue having monthly meetings with all the emergency coordinators from the territory and Puerto Rico as well, and having training exercise, which of course that makes perfection. And again, if any event may occur here, we will make sure that we can pre-position not only commodities but all type of resources to make sure that whenever that event happens, we are ready for it.
Sounds like we've been training for the worst case scenarios.
Yes, sir, we sure are.
That's excellent. All right, well, we're getting ready to get started here
we are.
with the speakers, and we certainly wish everyone luck, and that's just a fantastic thing. Right before we wrap this up, I'm here with Senator Michael Thurland as we get into the heart of hurricane season in a couple of months. And Senator, your view through it with the VI legislature, you think we'll be pretty much set for this year, ready at least?
Yeah, Wes, we are pretty much prepared, and really right now we've made the appropriations in January towards the different entities that deal with hurricane preparedness, and they have reported back to us over the different meetings that we've had that they are prepared and ready to go. We recently approved the turnover within the legislature. We approved the transfer of VITEMA from under the National Guard to entity, Homeland Security, and to entity of itself, and we believe that that's definitely going to help the process and streamline the process thus far. So we've done our part. We put the money in place. We've sent up the bill to the governor to sign to put the organization in place.
Yes.
And right now we're very confident in the men and women of our different agencies dealing with Homeland Security and hurricane emergency preparedness. So right now we're very confident in what they're going to do for us, and hopefully we don't need their services.
Right.
God praise, but right now within anything is in his hands, and whatever he brings towards us, we'll make sure that we're in a position to handle it.
We are preparing for the worst, but we're hoping for the best. Here in Sunny Isle, it's all about hurricane preparedness. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.